What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I know I'm a little bit late to the party on this one, but I'm going to be doing my update video. Most of y'all probably already know, but if you don't, Blackhawk updated, finally. And Nar was not lying whenever he said this was basically going to be BRM6. It's way different feeling. He changed a lot of the stuff that he said he was going to change, and more. First off, the loadouts. I can't not mention this. Why the eyes? I mean, he says they're going to get removed, but why implement them in the first place? Those are awful. Anyways, moving on to the Gunsmith. I haven't gotten to play around with this a ton, because I've been saving up my money for an A10, and then I spent it. But right now, they don't have any suppressors. Also, I don't know if this is going to stay, but you can put two sights on there at the same time, which is weird. I don't know why you can do that, but you can. He changed up some of the camos a little bit. This is the new desert camo. It's kind of a snake skin sort of thing. I think it's a really cool looking camo. And as far as I can tell, attachments, you got refunded, but you have to buy them all back. So I didn't spend any of my refunded money on my attachments. I spent it all on my A10. But as far as I can tell, that's all the stuff I've been able to experiment with the Gunsmith. I'm going to be experimenting more with that in the future. So the more I play, I think the more I can get the hang of it. Now, moving on to the actual game. Currently, there's no PvP or private servers, just open world public servers. So we're going to go ahead and hop in a server, and I'll show you all around. Okay, so you still have access to the loadouts and stores and stuff. Once you're in the server, you still have access to the menus. But once you deploy, as you can see, the spawn is pretty different. You spawn inside the command center. Over here is where the supplies are. It's glitched out for some... Okay, there it goes. Here's where all the supplies are. The vitamins and dressings, the special bandages are now free. But let's head out here. This is where... So here's all the vehicle spawnings. Over there is the aircraft hangar. That's where you spawn in your A10. Right over here is the vehicle depot. That's where you can spawn in all the Jeeps and Humvees and stuff. And over here are the helipads, where you can spawn in your helicopters. Currently, my main mode of transportation is the Chinook, because if you have the Game Pass, it's completely free. Other vehicles you have to pay for now. I believe the Humvee costs somewhere around $2,600. So I just use the Chinook because it's free. The flight mechanics have changed a bit, and also there's new getting in animations that I think are kind of cool. But the flight mechanics have changed a bit. Now, instead of holding down your left mouse button to turn, you just use the A and D keys. And they also added some more flight physics to the helicopters that I'll show you whenever we get in the air, and it looks pretty cool. Okay, so we're taking off. As you can see, the turning is a little bit nicer now, and there's just a little bit of wobble there. Kind of makes it look a little bit more realistic. I like it. Now, as far as the AI goes, they're pretty advanced. It's a lot more of a challenge than it was previously. I think it's a lot more fun and a lot harder to get burnt out on, because every time you do it, it's a fairly new experience, unless the only one I found that's pretty much the same every time is Quarry, because they're in the tunnels, and so they can't really move around a lot. But I'm going to take y'all to the new Ronograd base at the Ronograd City Hall. I think it's probably my favorite base right now, and I'll kind of show y'all some of the AI mechanics. Alright, real quick though. I know you can't see it really well because it's kind of dark right now, but can I just take a second to say how great of a job Nar did on making this map? Like, I know some people aren't huge fans of the update, but God, this map looks so cool. Look at this mountain. It's such a cool looking mountain. He just did a really good job with all the textures and stuff on the map. Okay, so over here, somebody might have already cleared it. I'm hearing a lot of gunfire over there. Okay, so I think somebody is already here and has cleared it, but there's still AI waves that come in, so we'll get to see some of those. Show y'all some of the AI mechanics. So this is the new Ronograd base. It's really cool. Let's see if these trucks despawn like they're supposed to. I think we cleared them all out. Right. Anyways, this is the new Ronograd base. It's in the Ronograd City Hall. It's at the opposite end of the supply station in the city. It is a really, really fun base to just kind of raid and chill in. It's probably my favorite grinding base. Okay, here comes the Blackhawk. I think. I'm gonna head up here so I can get some cash. I don't know if this is them or another thing. I feel like this might just be a... Nope, that is not a friendly... That is not a friendly helicopter. That is definitely not a friendly helicopter. Okay. So, look at this guy right here. Oh wait, that's friendly. Never mind, don't look at that guy right there. It's hard to tell who's friendly and who's not anymore. Just because the AI walk around just like players. I think we cleared the roof. Make sure we cleared down here. Okay. So, you didn't get to see a ton of them, but they're pretty advanced and they have deadly, deadly accuracy. It's a lot of fun to play now, just because you get a new experience every time, depending on where the AI decide to attack from, where you decide to attack from. You have to be a lot more tactical with this now. Me and Orange, we did a raid on the enemy FOB, and we had to take it really slow and really make sure we were being smart about where we were going. So, overall, the AI are a lot of fun to play against. It gives it a lot more of a challenge, so I enjoy it. So, that, I think, wraps up about the majority of the update. I didn't get to show y'all a ton of the vehicle customization because I don't have a ton of customized vehicles right now because I bought my A10. I will make a video in the future going over that. And, yeah, I'll show y'all what all we can do with that vehicle customization. One thing that I do want to mention... Oh, wait, we didn't clear them. Yeah, the AI have turrets now. What? There we go. One thing I do want to mention is we can steal the AI's vehicles now. It's not going to let me get in here because it won't do the animation. But, yeah, we can steal enemy vehicles. It's pretty cool. But, yeah. That just about sums up the update. Now, my thoughts on the update. I think, overall, it's a pretty cool update. The more I play it, the more it grows on me. It definitely had its flaws at launch. It definitely still has some flaws now. But, I mean, if you just run through here and look at all this detail, I'm going to see if I can run over and find it. There's a Crash Day 10 somewhere over here. There's a lot of detail over here in Ronograd. Um, it's a lot of fun to play around in. The more you play it, the more it grows on you. Uh, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of it right now. I think Nar did a great job, and you have to give him some credit because he worked for a year on it. And I definitely think this is a solid year's worth of work. Okay, that's an enemy truck. Okay, I'm going to try and pull this off. I did this yet. Okay, never mind. I'm dead. Anyways, I think Nar did a good job on it. I think this is definitely a year's worth of work. He did a great job with all the detail of it. He did a great job with the models, with the vehicle customization, with the gunsmith. Overall, it looks really good. It still has its bugs, and it still needs a few fixes. The main base feels a bit cramped. It's not perfect, but it is a lot of fun. I think I would rather have this update than just be stuck back in Operation Viper. As much fun as Viper was, it was getting old and fast. So, I think once it gets PvP and private servers back in, it's going to start to feel a bit more like an upgraded Viper. And I think we'll have a bunch of fun with it. So, I'm looking forward to all the stuff that Nar's going to do with the game. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.